Death. What is it? I don't know. Nobody does. But I can tell you what football is. I can certainly tell you what European football is. Here to help me explain, Jack Pillock.
Hello everybody. And I don't think you introduced yourself, so I'll do it.
They know who I am.
We've got Peter.
They know who I am. But thanks anyway. But
Peter Long and Shorten.
To cut a long and shorten story shorten, it's the final. We
Final of what?
Euro 2012, and it's the final job I'll ever do. I'm retiring.
Is it? You're
yes,
retiring?
I'm retiring.
How so?
Well, if England win,
yes.
I'll retire. I'll never want to commentate another game again.
Well, you've completed your lifetime ambition.
Yeah, if France
of
win,
commentating England to the glory of your own.
If France win, I'm going to commit suicide.
Oh yes, I can understand that, but
yes, I've been through enough pain.
I don't think you should be so hasty.
No, I was born the day after England won the World Cup in 1966.
Yeah.
I've had 46 years of hurt.
Yeah.
If this game doesn't go to plan.
Well, I wouldn't kill myself over it.
Well, yeah. I am going to. I've made the decision, Jack. And when I go, whether I retire or I die, you're going to be the man to step up. You've got a future, kid.
Yes, okay, but may I advise you not to kill yourself?
You can advise me.
I have no faith in England, which means
I've made a decision. Look, I get that you're concerned. Yeah. I know you've learnt a lot from me. I've learnt some things from you too.
Yeah.
It's not just one-way traffic, but
yeah.
I want you to know that you can do it. The world doesn't need being long shorts anymore.
I was at a low point in my life, Peter, when you found me in the Wimpy bar in Istanbul.
Yes, the Wimpy
bar. Spitting in burgers.
Spitting in burgers.
And I've grown to like you these days.
Yes, they said it was too expensive for me to do all the games. They needed an apprentice. They signed Mark Vieira, but he contracted an illness, didn't he?
Yeah.
He wasn't ready for the start.
Let's leave it at that.
What illness was it, Jack? Can you remember?
Rabies?
No, I think it was pillokitis.
No, that was me.
Oh, you're the one with pillokitis.
Yeah.
A bit awkward for me. Anyway, let's not talk about illness because
it's depressing.
That's depressing. I
suffer from depression.
I get very depressed.
So can we leave that?
I get very depressed.
Can we leave that out? It's not.
What were we talking about? Yeah, you were in the Wimpy Burger.
Yeah, in Istanbul.
Spitting on the rings. And your path actually follows a similar path as France in this time.
Yes.
They were down and out. They lost the first game.
To who was it?
England.
But they're playing them now. How can that be?
Well, that's the way it's a funny old tournament. You get used to these things, Jack.
The cookie just crumbled that way, I suppose.
Yeah, it's the way the biscuit deteriorates. You know, you get used to these things. And when it's your, kind of 15th tournament, you'll get there. You won't be surprised by things. It's not really a shock that England and France are in the final, France were down and out. They 2-0 down to Ukraine. Do you remember what happened? You commentated on that game, didn't you?
I think it ended, was it 4-2? 3-2? One of the two?
4-2. One of the twos. Not 2-2. Not both the twos. Just well, both the twos and then 2. 4-2. And yes, and WeHive, that's when we found you.
Wimpy Burger in Istanbul.
And we
spitting on the hot dogs.
Oh, let's say the hot dogs. Was it
no, it was burgers.
Is it Wimpy Burger that sells those Claire's and not the Carol Smiley potato smileys?
Yes, I think that's how.
Gorgeous treats.
I think that's how you found me. You were looking for a sponsor, were you?
Gorgeous treats. Gorgeous treat. We were looking for
It made me smile.
We had a business proposition from the owner of the Wimpy.
Yes,
bit of a win.
Mr. Wimpy.
Wimpy kind of guy.
The Wimp of Istanbul.
The Wimpavator. Big wimp. Big wimp on campus. Big camp on Wimpus. Wordplay like that, get you far, Jack,
So you found me at a Wimpy Burger in Istanbul.
Yes, yes. I was with my wife. You met my wife.
Al-Haji?
Al-Haji, yes, the Senegalese woman. Beautiful
So
woman.
how's she doing these days?
She's got a job for herself. You know, after well, I'm going to retire or kill myself. Either way, someone's got to look after the kids.
Yeah.
Someone's got to bring home the bread or the beer can, as she has to say. She's got a job in the Priory kitchen.
Oh yeah, doing what exactly?
Well, dude, that's the $1 million question, isn't it? Doing what? I went in and I ordered the steak pie, but actually, what I received was the beetle.
You received the beetle.
Yes. She
What?
well, she took it upon herself to cut costs, and instead of putting steak in the steak pie or quark, she put dead beetles. I told her opposite. That's not how we do things in Europe.
It's a big risk to do that.
That's not how we do things in
The
Europe.
stakes are high.
The stakes were high.
The Beatles weren't.
The Beatles were more popular in the 60s, weren't they?
Yes. I remember when England won that World Cup, and I had a Beatle pie then.
I think you were only 17.
Yes.
So how were you?
Well, I was originally born in 1962, and in 1970 I died for a bit.
Yes. Yes.
Came back to life.
Yes.
Died again.
Well, that's.
And I've been brought back for that Wimpy Burger job, and you know.
Yes, that's
To
what we met
cut a long story short, that's
my catchphrase. You're learning. You're learning, boy. Yeah, so well, that's shocking, isn't it? It's so nice to know that if I do kill myself at the end of this match,
you might come back.
I might come back. It's 0 at the moment, so give or take 45 minutes, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But anyway, El Hadji's in a lot of trouble. She's
Why so?
She got a lawsuit on her hands. She actually gave food poisoning to a small infant.
Oh no.
By the name of Miguel.
That's tragic.
A young girl.
Where was this? Priory Kitchen.
Priory Kitchen, just on Northamptonshire Road. What actually happened? The young girl Miguel ordered the lemon pie, the lemon tart.
The lemon tart.
And Al Hadji put a fucking lemming in it.
I'm sorry, what, a lemming?
Lemming, like,
A lemming, you say? Like, on the, like, those little
furry rodents.
Yes.
A fucking lemming.
Well, why did she do that?
Lemming tart. Literally a lemming in a miniskirt. That's what she gave Miguel. A lemming in a miniskirt and fishnet tights.
But did Miguel not look at it and think, hold on, I ordered the lemon tart and I've got a lemming.
What she got was a lemming tart. You can see what I have to put up with, don't you?
Oh yeah.
So I've got to pay for that court case.
When is she to appear in?
Due to appear
court
next week. It's a terrible. It's sad. Oh, it's 1-0.
It's got even worse.
It's 1-0. I'm optimistic. I've already resigned to the idea of leaving the world in goodwill. France are 1-0 up, but it's not over. England have done it before. They're a good team.
Yeah. I won't be too hopeful now, though.
It will. Listen. Right, there's still 35 minutes. That's when I'll get anxious. That's when I get worried. They just nearly scored.
That was a great clearance.
They just nearly scored. It was a great clearance.
And I'd like to add that.
If France knew that my life was at stake, I wonder if they'd still. How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure, because they do get given a fair bit of money for winning this tournament, I believe.
Are the French players up for manslaughter? Should there be a French victory here today?
That's a very good point. Well, we better mention this substitution. What's going on here? Just making a couple there, in case you wanted to actually know what was going on in this match.
Adam Johnson on for Parker. Now remember, I took my Parker once to Johnson's dry cleaners, but a little bit strange.
Did the ink run?
The ink run, the fulcrum, the Falklands.
Yes.
So, does that answer your question?
No.
Well, you've got a lot to learn, Jack, it seems.
Yes, well...
Sometimes,
yeah.
Sometimes oh.
What? Who's ringing you there?
Hang on a sec. It's HGUO. Hello? Oh, fuck off, love. What? Listen, I don't interrupt you at bloody Priory Kitchen, do I? Perhaps I bloody I should. Wouldn't be in this mess. Look, I'll ring you later. Oh, God.
I thought you said she couldn't hear.
She's deaf when she wants to be.
Ah, yes.
She's got a hearing aid, she never wears it. Except when she's in a conversation with, you know, people that she knows she wants to speak to. She's very, I don't know why I'm with her, to be honest.
It's been, I know for a fact, since I've met you, now been very stressful. It's been stressful. You remember the milkshake story? I remember the milkshake story. I was there filming.
What game was that? Don't know. We don't know.
I can't remember. You know.
Spain, Croatia, maybe Italy, Croatia. Italy, Croatia.
Italy, Croatia. Did you do that?
Yes. Look back at the footage, but I mean, she's great in the Mamadou Sakho. But she's been very stressful for me. I've led nothing but a depressing life, really.
Yes.
I've never been paid, and yet to receive a payment.
Me too, but I have not.
I've been commentating for 60 years.
But you're only 52.
I died in a Nam, and I was resurrected. But I've been commentating for 60 years, and I don't remember a thing about it. I don't remember a thing. El Hadji, she needs someone to look after her, you know, steady the ship. But
who does the hoovering?
El Hadji, yeah. El Hadji, I haven't lifted a finger in 30 years.
Does she know what a hoover is?
She hoovers not with a hoover. She vacuum cleans with her mouth. It's really that's it. And Nasri scored a wonderful goal! And that will be...
That wasn't Nasri.
Yes it was, Sammy Nasri. He's bented it, it's an Olympic goal! Hey, it's an Olympic goal, straight from the corner, we all saw it. Nasri's the top scorer. End of story, Jack.
No, I refuse to accept this.
And
that was not Nasri's goal.
Listen, Jack, there are some times when you're on the end of this mic where you just have to go with it. Samir Nasri is the top scorer of the tournament. France have won by 2-0. They are the European champions.
I suppose we better get the rope ready then.
Who is the top scorer of the tournament, Jack?
Valbuena.
Who is the top scorer, Jack?
Val Kinderbuena. Shouldn't you be getting the rope?
I'm getting the rope ready. You've really ruined a nice bit of commentary there. You've ruined a nice bit of commentary. We were having fun. I thought we were friends.
The sooner you get this over, the better. Just set yourself up, tie it. Bill, tie it.
I've got the rope.
Bill will do it for you. He doesn't like you anyway. That's why you haven't
Bill
been paid.
Bill doesn't like it. Is that
your payments have been going into my pocket. I just didn't want to tell you sooner.
Is that true? Is that true, Bill? Well,
I told you.
Well, I think we know what's going to happen now. France have won, and I'm a man of my word. Pass me that rope. Pass me the rope, Jack.
There you go.
Thanks.
So you're welcome.
Well, it's the last time you'll ever hear those words, believe me. I've got the rope around my neck. Can I ask you to kick away the stool?
You do it yourself.
Alright, I bloody well will. Goodbye everybody, this has been Peter Longshort and Jack fucking Pillock. So thanks Jack for ruining a good series, a good Euro 2012 simulation.
It was ruined when you accepted this job.
That's it. My ass! Finger in my ass!
Leave him alone, Al Haji. You're my wife now, Al Haji.
You bastard! You finger in my ass! It's bleeding! My ass is bleeding! Finger in my ass! Eat the poo-poo! Eat the poo-poo! Ass cream nuggets, chicken nuggets!